When KG left VCHA, it was sudden, but what came next was even more explosive. She accused JYP's U.S. division of mistreatment, and now she's backing every claim with hard evidence. From legal documents to personal screenshots, she's laid it all out, and the picture is disturbing. KG breaks the silence. While her legal battle with JYP continues, KG has decided to speak up publicly. In a recent post, she shared a Google Drive link containing court filings and private screenshots to support her claims. The files detail how injuries were handled, or rather, mishandled, within the group. Injured and ignored. September 2023. According to her documents, several members were hurt in mid-September 2023. One had back and hip pain, another twisted her ankle, and KG tore a tendon in her shoulder on the 14th. But instead of resting, she was pushed to repeat the same choreography up to 100 times by a dance instructor known as BM, allegedly Lee Bowman. She wasn't allowed to rest, not even water. It took 2 full days before anyone from the company arranged medical help. Finally, on September 16th, they were taken to the hospital and given injections. But KG says she wasn't told what was in the shot. She posted a photo of herself in a hospital gown, a close-up of her shoulder with a visible injection mark, and receipts from the visit. Before we continue, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me keep bringing you daily K-pop news. I appreciate it. Work continued while injured. Just 2 days after her hospital visit, she was back on camera, still working. One photo even shows her passed out on the floor before a morning lesson on September 26th. According to KG, lack of sleep and non-stop training pushed her to a breaking point. Second injury, November 2023. In November, it got worse. KG injured her leg, but again, she says the company ignored her condition. Despite injections and treatment, rest wasn't part of the recovery plan. Doctors warned her about long-term muscle damage, but JYP staff reportedly told her to keep going anyway. She posted a photo, dated November 23rd, showing marks on her leg from the treatment, and another showing her dancing just 1 day later. Internal bleeding in December. December brought yet another injury, this time to her hip. The damage was so severe it caused internal bleeding after repeatedly performing a floor move. Still, no break. According to court filings, KG was forced to work over 60 hours a week. Guilt, fear, and overwork. KG says the group was constantly pressured to train late, even past midnight. One member was even assigned to inform staff when rehearsals ended, increasing the pressure. In November, KG trained from 10:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. just to match the Korean trainees. Manipulation and messaging. On November 28th, she chatted with a fellow member who said staff told them anyone not staying as long as KG was just being lazy. It made everyone feel like they had no choice but to push themselves past healthy limits. One conversation reveals just how much it affected their mental state. A member asked KG if she felt bad when others left practice early, afraid it would make them bad teammates. The Alex Hong influence. KG was afraid to leave practice early because Alex Hong, a JYP staff member, might report her. She said she felt slower than the others and feared being labeled lazy. A fellow member tried to reassure her, saying she just needed more time. But the anxiety remained. She later texted her mom, "I go from morning vocal lesson to lunch to 5-hour dance lesson to dinner to Pilates or physical therapy, then back to dance training till 10 to 11 p.m. I need help." In another message, she told her mom that even sitting for 5 minutes was enough to get them yelled at by Alex. If they rested, she'd report them to the company to make herself look like she was keeping control. Fear in the training room. KG claims that Alex Hong constantly monitored their every move. If a trainee sat down or took a break, she'd immediately report it. The atmosphere was tense. KG says she even feared laughing or showing emotion, worried it would be twisted and used against her. She described how the smallest mistake could lead to a punishment or lecture. "Even when I laughed a little too much," she said, "I felt scared someone would think I wasn't taking things seriously enough." What happened? When she spoke up, KG tried to express her concerns. She told staff she was scared and couldn't keep up. The response? Silence. She says no real change ever came, and instead, she was made to feel like the problem. When she finally requested a break for her health, she was allegedly told to keep performing. Enough was enough. After months of injuries, fear, and lack of sleep, KG decided she couldn't stay silent any longer. That's when she left the group and filed a lawsuit. Her legal battle is ongoing, but the files she released paint a picture of a system that prioritizes perfection and control over basic health and humanity. JYP's response. As of now, JYP hasn't issued a detailed statement addressing each of KG's claims. Many fans are waiting to see how the company will respond to the evidence she shared, and whether more trainees or idols will come forward with similar stories. Bigger than one idol. KG's story is more than just a controversy. It's a look behind the polished surface of the K-pop machine. It shows how much pressure young artists face and how often their pain is hidden in the name of perfection. Her courage to speak out might open the door for real change, not just for her, but for every trainee dreaming of debut. And now I want to hear from you. What do you think about KG's story? Do you believe this will spark real change in the industry? Or will it be ignored like so many others? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.